Hello everybody, we are going to have a look at Zoho Creator's Variables in today's video. Let me show you all an example. I've bought some groceries and I have them in a cover. If I'm going to search for a particular product when I need it, it'll consume a lot of time. Instead, I can put them into separate boxes or bottles and label them. And therefore, when I need the product, I can check the name of it and use it. Even people who don't know about the product will use it properly by looking at the label and the name provided on the label. This is the use of variable. We give a name to a variable and have it stored. We can use it anywhere needed in the program by calling the name of it. Now here is the definition of variables. Just like how I said in the example, variables are useful to save a temporary value in the computer memory. Whenever we need the variable in the program, we can call for it with the name we tagged it with. Once we declare the variable, we can use it wherever needed in the program, and there's no need to write the code in multiple places, and we only have to update the variable. There are certain points that we should keep in mind when we're creating variables. Variable names can begin with uppercase letters, lowercase letters, or underscore, and they can also contain uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, and underscore. Now, variable names cannot have spaces, and therefore we have to use an underscore when we need spaces. Now, variable names are also case sensitive, and therefore the same word with a small letter and a capital letter will be considered as two different names. It is preferred that we give meaningful names which will help us understand the variable, and the reserved keywords like true, false, null, void, and return cannot be declared as variables. Now moving on, Zoho Creator has predefined variables and it is called system variables. I will declare these system variables for you here. Now Zoho.currentDate is current date in the format specified in the application setting. Zoho.currentTime is current date and time in the format specified in the application setting. Zoho.loginuser is the username of the currently logged in user. Zoho.loginuser_ID is the email address of the currently logged in user. Zoho.adminuser is the username of the application owner, and Zoho.adminuser_ID is the email address of the application owner. Zoho.appname is the application link of the current application, and Zoho.IP_address is the public IP address of the current user, whereas Zoho.appURI is the application detail in the current format, where we'll have the admin username first and then the application link name followed by it. Now I'm going to show you how we can delusional use system variables. First, I'm going to create a workflow. I'm choosing my form and I'm choosing creator or editor. I'm going to show you the details in onload. So I'm choosing onload and I'm giving a name for my workflow. Now that I've given a name for my workflow, I'm going to create the workflow. As I click on the create workflow button, I'll be able to move on to my workflow. Now I'm creating a variable that is called display date, for which I'm giving Zoho.currentDate, which is a system variable. Now I'm going to type in info to show you on load. I'm creating display time variable and giving in Zoho.currentTime and an admin user variable by giving in admin.user, and that will display admin user, and then I'm displaying admin ID by giving in admin.id, and I'm displaying login user by giving in Zoho.login user, and I'm displaying login user ID by adding up Zoho.login user ID, and I'm displaying the app name by giving in Zoho.appname, and I'm displaying the app URL by giving in Zoho.appURL. Now I'll save it and we'll run it live to show you. Since I had shown you everything in info on load, if you click on view details, it will show you all the details. Like say the current date is being shown, the current date and time is shown, the admin's name is shown, the admin ID is also reflecting, login user's name is showing up, and login user's ID is also showing up, the email ID of the login user, and then we have the app name and then the format of admin name and app link's name. Thank you for watching this video. Hope it was useful for everybody.